Let's be clear about the 2020 election. Trump exhausted every legal avenue available to him to overturn the election. Every one. But the legal path just took Trump back to the truth. That I'd won the election and he was a loser.
And that was President Biden on the 2024 campaign trail in Pennsylvania, matter-of-factly calling Donald Trump a loser. President Biden has been escalating his attacks on Donald Trump for months at off-camera campaign events, but now Mr. Biden is holding public 2024 presidential rallies. And Mr. Biden is hitting Donald Trump hard and mocking the Republican by name. In a speech in a church in South Carolina, President Biden spoke repeatedly about Donald Trump's efforts to overturn the 2020 election, and Mr. Biden tied it to the larger Republican policy goals.
Denying your right to vote and have it counted, destroying diversity, equality, inclusion all across America, harboring hate and replacing hope with anger and resentment and dangerous view of America. That narrow view of America, a zero-sum view of America that says, if you win, I lose. If you succeed, it must be I fail. If you get ahead, I fall behind. And maybe worst of all, if I hold you down, I lift myself up.
Mr. Biden noted the efforts to hold people down and deny them a voice is not new in America. The references to slavery and racism were clear. And the president pointed out that overcoming America's worst divisions has required tireless work and diligence. President Biden connected all of that to the challenges of today. He underscored that America's democracy is again being threatened and that the Trump MAGA movement has a history of wanting to exclude the voices and votes of millions of Americans who vote for Democrats.
In their world, these Americans, including you, don't count. But that's not the real world. That's not democracy. That's not America. In America, we all count. In America, we witness to serve all those who, in fact, participate. And losers are taught to concede when they lose. And he's a loser.
There it was again. Donald Trump is a loser. The strategy by Joe Biden is intriguing because it takes a Trump strategy and throws it back in his face. Donald Trump has long used cutting nicknames against his rivals. Hillary Clinton was Crooked Hillary, Ron DeSantis is Ron DeSanctimonious, Nikki Haley is Bird Brain. Well, the Biden campaign is trying to make loser stick to Trump. It's not clear yet whether it will be the loser or loser Don, but either way, it has the benefit of reminding voters that Donald Trump has a history of losing, including at the ballot boxes and in the courts, and that Trump's refusal to concede and accept reality makes Trump an even bigger loser. The slang definition also seems appropriate because in slang, loser means a misfit, especially someone who has never or seldom been successful at a job, personal relationship, and etc. Donald Trump has had multiple business bankruptcies. He was voted out of the White House, and his relationships include multiple women who have accused Trump of sexual assault. So, however one defines loser, the nickname for Trump arguably fits. Also, it may have the added benefit of getting under Donald Trump's skin. Friends and family close to Trump have long said he is driven by success and that for Trump, failure at anything or losing is not an option. So every time President Biden calls Trump a loser, it may play with Donald Trump's mind and make Trump even more erratic and unhinged, thereby scaring off moderate and independent voters. In any case, the 2024 presidential campaign has arrived and President Biden has taken the gloves off. By the way, one of Donald Trump's most outspoken supporters in Congress is Colorado Republican Lauren Boebert, and the controversies surrounding Boebert keep coming.
I think that people would love if I would tone it down, but we had our Lord Jesus certainly didn't tone it down for anyone.
Did Jesus ever try to punch somebody in the face? Lauren Boebert now allegedly has. Washington Post headline, Boebert's ex-husband calls police after fight with Congresswoman. The representative from Colorado denies allegations that she punched her former spouse. Check out that video at the link below. I'm David Shuster. Thanks for joining us.